Alright, I really wanted to get a measurement of this before this happened, but it fell. Last week it fell that way. This week it fell this way. That kind of sucks. The weight on it just pushed it down. But I know for sure that it got over 14 foot tall, because this cage itself was 12 foot and it grew up. There's the top of the cage, and it got a good 2.5 foot over the top. It was mushrooming over, but the weight just pulled it down. And you know, here a couple weeks ago when it did that, it was about 12 foot tall, and I only had one stake on one side, and I thought maybe I could save it by putting another stake on the other side, but it didn't. I put this strap on it, had it pulled that way. Guess I should have put a strap on it that way too. Well, anyway, sucks I didn't get a measurement of it, but I know it was a good 14 foot, if not more, and it's still growing. Obviously, it ain't even August yet. But if you want to see the other tomatoes, those cages right there, those are all 8 foot cage. Well, no, that cage is an 8 foot cage. Let's go over the top of that one. That cage is more like a 9 foot cage. So that's an early girl. It's getting about 10 foot tall now. And this one, what tomato is this one? This is a Jet Star. And it's cracking over 8 foot right there in that 8 foot cage. That's another, some type of a grape, cherry tomato type thing. I don't know. But I'm really thinking this plant beat a record. I just wish I would have got that measurement out of it. There's no way. I seen on somewhere on YouTube here, there was like a world record of 300 tomatoes on one plant, and there's cherry tomatoes, and I know for sure that there's definitely way more than any 300 tomatoes on this plant. I don't know what the record is on them getting so tall, but that's what you get when you grow organically. You know, you can just see how many tomatoes are all in there, all the way up to the tippy top. I mean, we're getting close to the top now, and there's still blooms making little baby tomatoes up here. So there's a bunch of them. But the rest of my plants, they're all doing pretty good. And there's my lemon boy. We like that one. That's over 8 foot now. Most all these cages are all 8 foot cages. And then I got some that just didn't do all that great. I guess as a celebrity, it didn't get that tall. You know, it got like a 4 foot tall average tomato plant, I guess. I don't know what other people are averaging out of that. I really think that everything slowed down because I ain't had time to be out here. It's too hot. I ain't been able to tuck nothing in. See, it all grew out the edges all the way around it. I ain't got time for that. It's so hot. Ain't got time to be out here watering them. Can't handle the heat. But yeah, some of them just didn't get all that big. That one's about 7 foot. But they're not bushy. These ones right here that didn't get the organic, they're not bushy. They started to do a little better when I threw some chicken manure in there on them, but the big ones are over there. And I guess it's just so much weight got on it, it just pulled it down, pulled it straight down. I was in here in the garden earlier today, and it was standing up just fine, talking to my uncle. He's gonna get measurement out here, measure it, but it didn't happen. I'm not gonna pull it back up again. I had it done pulled it up one way. This fence is probably just weak right here, because I put 2 fences together. Well, really, this is 3 4 foot tall cages put together, so made it 12 foot cage. And dang, it pulled these right here down too. See, got a hold of that plant, pulled it down. I should have had them tucked in. Oh well. Screw it. We're about done with the year. We made a lot of salsa. Anybody want any tomatoes? Come get them. Get all you can pick. Free to the world. All right. Good luck gardening.